Jim with Elite Personal Fit. Today's workout, CrossFit. We're going to follow the formula of 21-15, and I go 10, so if you've seen these before, I don't know why, I just round up to 10. We're creating a workout out of this. Now, I realize traditional CrossFit, it's a little smaller than this, so I've just kind of expanded that idea, and I'm letting rest between these exercises dictate your intensity. You could also time this, okay? So you could do this workout multiple times, maybe do it once a week, and try to beat your time. So, but I'm just gonna do this as a workout. It's kind of like a circuit, but we're trying to make it a challenge. So we go for the 21, a little bit grueling, okay? And then 15, and then we're gonna go right to the 10, and we're gonna let rest kind of dictate how challenging we want this to be. I want to make sure, guys, that just about anyone can do this. So we will have some modifications with different exercises that we're going to talk about in just a minute. A few things you want to grab. If you have some weights, go ahead and use those. A lot of this stuff is body weight stuff, but there are some things that will need weight. So we have like a curl overhead press. We have a pull-up or a row option, so you can use barbells for your rows or dumbbells if you opt not to do pull-ups. Here we go. You may want a mat, guys. We're going to start with floor sweepers, so it might be more comfortable if you have an ab mat. You don't have to have one. A chair. You may need a chair for a few of these exercises. For dumbbells or kettlebells, you could use gallon jugs in place of that. You can hold one or two in each hand, and it works pretty well for a lot of people. Okay. What else we need? I mentioned the pull-up or row, okay, and we'll talk about that again. But if you have a spot to do pull-ups, I've got an I-beam, which, guys, is not ideal, I know, because you're kind of fingertipping the thing. But if you have a pull-up bar, and again, pull-ups are optional. I know they're not for everybody. So if you can't do a pull-up or you don't have a space to do pull-up, no problem. I'll show some rows that you can do in place of the pull-ups. Also, you could use a chair. I'm going to use a chair to give me a little assistance for these pull-ups. All right, so I'm going to put one foot on here. Tony Horton, I'll give a shout out to Tony, right? Tony Horton, P90X, was doing these years ago, and it's a great way to give yourself a little assistance to do pull-ups. And I don't think Tony needs a chair, but he showed that it works great. Okay, so if you want to challenge yourself, try that. And again, if it's not quite at your fitness level yet, no worries, you got bent over rows. The other thing I'll make use of is we have a curl overhead press today. And I'm going to use a backpack with some weight in it. And really, the only reason is just to have a little heavier weight. Gallon jugs work great. Now, it's a little harder when you try to hold two in one hand and do that. Okay, it's a little awkward. So if you need more weight than a gallon jug, try a backpack. Grab a backpack, grab one of your kids' backpacks, grab one of your backpacks. Put old weight plates in if you have them. If you don't, go to books, paper, multiple gallon jugs, and you'll find that. And it really actually feels pretty comfortable. A lot of those shoulder straps are nicely padded, so it's like padded on your hands. It works fantastic. Man, guys, we better get started here. So we're gonna go through this again. Hey, you don't have to keep my pace, okay? I'm gonna do this with you in real time. Man, if I go too fast, just pause it. If I go too slow, guys, you can fast forward it, okay? But what I'm trying to do is do this with you so that you can see the form and kind of go through this, and it helps keep me in a little better shape, I guess. We're trying. So here we go. Floor sweepers. So if you're not familiar with this, if you're using a bar, the old 300 workouts, Gerard Butler and his buddies, you hold one bar up and you're kind of going towards each plate, okay? I try to lead with the heels, so I'm not pointing my toes, I'm actually leading with the heels. I'm just gonna hold gallon jugs and go about my business here. So listen, I know 21's the reps. If you can't get 21 each way, take a small break when you need to and just build yourself up to 21. So we wanna get 21 as quickly as you can. I shouldn't say as quickly. We want to get 21 reps before you move on to the next exercise. Okay, use good form, and if you have to stop at 10 or 11 or 12, take a slight pause and then start where you left off and get to 21. Right, so let's get started. I think I'm just going to lay on the floor here. I'm going to grab some resistance. Again, this could be gallon jugs, dumbbells, Olympic bars. So we're up, legs are up, and I'm going to sweep over to one side, and it's almost like in this case, my knees are almost going into the jugs. That's 1. Get those hips up if you can. 2. 3. 4. 5. This will get you warmed up. 6. Feeling that core. That's 19 for me, so a couple more. All right. That was 21. The next exercise is going to be a pull-up or a row. I will show a bent over row option on the video. Again, you could use gallon jugs, you could use a barbell, you could even use a backpack. Keep the back straight, hinged over, pulling up. You're gonna pull in towards hips slightly and keep the back straight. Don't round the back. Keep it straight, squeezing those lats every time. I'm gonna do the pull-ups right now. So if you have a little chair that's fairly sturdy, you can use that chair for these pull-ups. It works great. So we have 21 pull-ups. So I'm going to climb up here, guys, and use my leg for a little assistance and try to get 21 of these fingertip pull-ups. Woo! Here we go. Oh boy, that lit up the back. Whoo! Okay, that feels good. All right, so we did pulls. Now, guys, we got push-ups. Again, kind of like the pull-ups, guys. Push-ups can be very hard for some people. So if you have a difficult time doing a push-up, you can always go to your knees. If you have a challenging time going to the floor and doing a push-up, for whatever reason, you can use a chair or a bench. Hands on the chair or bench. Okay? So here we go. Let's get 21 push-ups. And I should have mentioned too, if push-ups are easy for you, put your feet up in the chair. Okay, make them a little harder. All right, so now we're going to some legs. We're going to do a back lunge and knee drive. Don't have to get any air with this, but we're just going to Really drive that knee up. All right. We're focused on the front leg. Maintain good form. As close to a right angle as you can with that front leg. Ankle, knee, hip. Ankle, knee, hip. All right, here we go. 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Front leg. So don't push the back, don't push off the back leg. Drive it with the front. Wow. Here we go. Wow. Okay. Heart, legs, and it's not easier, this next one. Squat jumps. As we talked about, we're trying to accommodate all fitness levels. If jumping is too challenging, if you have an injury that limits your jumping ability, lower back, knees, hips, just do a squat. Or press up on the balls of the feet at the top of the squat. All right, so a lot of breath, but we got squat jumps to get in. All right, if you're jumping, land softly. Don't jar the body. Let your knees give as you land, okay? So it's a nice shock absorbers. Here we go. Total body workout here. Curl, overhead press is next. This could be gallon jugs in each hand, dumbbells, barbell, curl bar, backpack in my case. If you're using the backpack, you're going to reach under the shoulder strap on each side. We'll lift this up. Watch your chin, watch your face as you press up that the weight or whatever's in your backpack doesn't hit you. All right, here we go. 21. 1. 2. 3. So it's going to drag up the body. getting tired. Set this off to the side. Okay. Tiring. That was not quite as aerobic as the lunges, the squat jumps. So I want to move into the 15s. Get a drink if you need it. Okay. Hit pause if you need to. That's fine. Here we go. 15 each way on the floor sweepers. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 4. Squeeze that core every time. Exhales come up. Okay, that was 15. What's that? Our weights back, and now we've got pull-ups or bent over rows. Okay, here we go. 15. 3, 4. Push-ups, remember, chair option, or go to your knees if you need to. Okay, I know you're tired. Try not to take too big of a break. Lunge, knee drives. Hey, the reps, we're only at 15 now. Here we go. Try that knee up too. Okay, that was 15. We'll switch the legs up. Here we go. Oh my. Squats, jumping if you can. 15. Here we go. Oh, oh, oh boy. All right, curl, overhead press. And yes, I am winded. So I hope I'm not holding you back. Here we go. 15 curl overhead press. Okay, oh boy. That was 15. They're challenging, but your heart doesn't get quite as elevated as I mentioned first round. So, guys, we're on to our last round, which is only 10. So what I'm gonna do is hit the floor. If you need a little longer break, again, just hit pause. If I go too slow, fast forward for a second. Here we go, we're at 10. Here we go. And don't go too deep. Don't strain your back. Okay, that was 10. Let's set these down. Okay. And if you're using your steering wheel, make sure your head goes through the floor joists. Don't hit your head. All right, here we go. 10. Okay, 10 push-ups. lunge until you rise. Okay. Legs are so tough from the last round of these. Just 10. Here we go, we'll fight through them. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're switching legs up. All right, all right. Wow. Squat jumps. Land softly. I know you're getting tired. At least I'm getting tired. All right. Here we go. Curl, overhead press. All right, here we go. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Set this off to the side. Okay, once you finish that round of 10, finish with those curl over presses. That is our workout for today. So, again, it wasn't super long, but boy, you can really dictate how intense that is by simply adjusting your rest periods. So, thanks for watching. Hopefully, guys, you got a lot out of that routine. I know, man, I know I did. So, again, thank you. This is Elite Fitness, bringing wellness to you.